Alright,
Alright,
so
so today class, we will continue our discussion under ano po? Under
lesson
lesson
planning.
planning. Meron kasi dito tinatanggal ko kasi siya. Tanggalin ko muna.
Kasi
Kasi
every question po,
lalo na pag mahirap ang question,
meron
meron niyang 100 pesos na load.
Malay
Malay mo, ano pa yun? Sayang pa yung load na yun, oy. Diba? Okay.
First,
We will review
a little bit background of our previous discussion,
alright, about lesson planning. So, who can explain briefly
what
is lesson planning? Class,
Who
who
can
can
explain?
explain?
Ma'am Bantog po.
Go ahead,
Bantog.
So yung lesson planning po ma'am, ito po yung roadmap or ito po yung guide ni teacher sa gagawin niya all throughout the class po. Kung ano po yung mga activities na ipapagawa niya sa mga students niya and yun po.
Okay,
Thank you. How about the others?
Yes,
Yes,
Gerald.
Gerald.
po. Yung lesson planning po, so ito po yung nagsisilbing guide ng teacher sa mga di-discuss niyang topic. Ano po.
Okay, so ito yung tinigay na i-discuss niya pang topic. Alright? So as you can see, tama po ang mga sagot ninyo. A lesson plan is instructor's roadmap of what students need to learn and how it will be done effectively during the class time.
Of
Of course, we have the three key components to a successful lesson plan. We have the learning objectives, learning activities, assessment to check for student understanding.
So
of course, diniscuss din po natin yung before the class, during the class, and after the class. And right now, we are now entering sa pangalawang bullet kay before the class. Now, we are now down to the plan, the specific learning activities, assessments, and the sequence of the lesson. Along with this is to create a realistic timeline and a plan for lesson closure. So ito po yung i-discuss natin. Tatapusin na natin tong before the class. Of course, I already tackled that the lesson plan, your lesson plan should be SMART. SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based or time-bound. Okay? So we already discussed as well the objectives. Now, who can give me a little or simple meaning? What is learning objectives? Delatre, go ahead.
Oy, ma'am, so ma'am, yung learning objectives po natin, ma'am, yun po yung parang magiging basihan po, yung parang goal po na learning na gagawin po natin, ma'am, di ba kasi ma'am sa objectives nakasalalay po doon kung ano yung parang, yung parang pagkakasunod-sunod ng topic po, ma'am. So dapat, yung objective po natin, ma'am, after ng discussion po, ma'am, dapat yung objectives natin is na nagawa po natin.
Okay, very good.
Now, how about the others? Thank you, Delatre. Very good.
Number po.
Sorry.
Sorry. Zineria. Zineria, go ahead po. Zineria!
Where are you?
Ayun po kasi dito. Narinig na po, ma'am?
Yes
Ayun po
po.
kasi dito. Yung po ang learning objective po. So ito po yung objective po ni teacher kung ano po ba yung matututunan ni student sa after po ng discussion ni teacher. Yun po, ma'am.
Okay. Very good. Thank you so much. Now, let's call. Who else?
Who else po? May ganit ang objective.
Go Go ahead, Aguin.
Aguin.
Sa dito ma'am sa objective po is yung goal and expected po ng teacher sa students kung ano po yung magiging ano niya po, magkakaroon po ng outcomes at magiging po ma'am ng lahat.
Okay, thank you so much. Now, objective is
defined as someone or something that is real or not imagined. As I said last time, that when we talk about objective, it means to execute din po. Because if it will not be executed, it means it is just imagination and just hallucination. So when meron kayong gagawing objective, kahit hindi lang po sa lesson plan, kahit sa buhay po natin, kaya nga tayo mag-objective. May goal tayo, may aim tayo.
Of course,
Kailangan mo i-execute yun. Pero kung nananaginip ka lang, objektiban ka lang dyan para may masabing may guide ka sa buhay mo pero hindi mo naman ginagawa, you are hallucinating. You are just imagining. Alright? Now, an instructional objective is the focal point of a lesson plan. When we talk about focal point again, what is that? The center or the interest of the learning. Alright?
So
next. We have three domains under objectives. And what are those?
Abrina po.
Go ahead, Abrina.
The number 1 is cognitive domain. Number 2 is affective domain and psychomotor domain.
Very good. And who can explain briefly or simply simplify the meaning of each domain?
Abrina, ma'am.
Fabula po.
Fabela, go ahead.
So, sa cognitive domain po, kailangan po natin itong gamitan ng thinking. Pagdating po sa affective domain, dito po, iiral po dapat dito yung emotion natin. And then, pagdating po sa psychomotor, dapat po, may i-apply po natin kung ano po yung learning na ano po natin. Kung ano po yung natutunan po natin sa lesson na yun lang po. Thank you.
Okay, very good. How about the others?
Ma'am Cartasiano po.
Go ahead, Cartasiano.
Cartasiano.
So, sa cognitive domain po, ma'am, so dito po gagamitan, dapat po ma-develop ni students or yung goal po natin is ma-develop po ni students yung kanilang mental skills, yung mga comprehensions, yung mga knowledge. While sa affective domain naman po, dito naman po papasok yung mga feelings and emotions po ni students. So, dapat mag-set din po tayo ng goal na or any activities po na involved po yung feelings and emotion ng students. But sa psychomotor domain po, dito na po papasok, ma'am, yung mga movements, yung mga physical movements po na mga activities po na pwede pong gamitin ni students yung psychomotor skills.
Okay, very good. Now, to simplify all the domains, we have the cognitive, which is the thinking. Kita niyo sa screen? Yun na yung sagot. Simple nga, simplify. So, affective naman is the feeling, and psychomotor is the doing. Okay. So, again, what are the three objectives? Three domains under objectives? Ano po yung three domains, objectives?
The cognitive domain
Okay,
very good.
So we will be now moving on.
on.
We already discussed what's the meaning.
What's the meaning, what's the verb
what
under
verb do we use under
what verb do we use under cognitive domain? So we have the taxonomy, the revised, and the old version of old taxonomy. Okay? From 1956, ang old taxonomy po is naka-indicate it sa noun.
Now, under naman po
Naman po sa
sa 2001,
2001,
from noun to verb form. So, yan na po yung
Verb
revised taxonomy.
taxonomy.
We already
We already
discussed this one.
A little bit ano lang, tingin lang muna para ma-refresher ba.
Okay?
Okay?
And
And we,
wait lang
wait lang po.
Okay.
Okay.
So, meron
na rin po tayong activities under this one. As you can see on the screen,
Hindi na
hindi na gumagalaw yung aking screen.
Bastos.
Bastos.
May
May
problema
pala sa connection.
Ayun, okay.
Ayun, okay na pala.
Wait lang,
Wait lang class ha, talaga loading talaga sa inyo. Naglo-loading yung ano ko, presentation.
Okay na po, ma'am. Lumabas na po.
Hindi talaga eh, kasi
Hindi talaga eh, kasi kahit anong galaw ko, hindi na siya magalaw.
Ay, nako ka.
Ay, nakpo ka.
Nangyari.
Nangyari?
Bakit parang ang pangit ng connection ngayon, ma'am?
Connection ngayon, ma'am?
Ma'am?
Ma'am,
Maganda yung
maganda yung
connection
connection mo?
Kainis.
Kainis?
Ayan.
Yun.
Okay,
Okay, ayun na. Okay na.
So we
So we
already
already
tackled
tackled or discussed the affective domain.
So
So you can see po, andyan po yan. That's the verb
that
that you're going to use under affective domain.
And
And we already discussed the psychomotor domain
and
the verbs that you're going to use under psychomotor domain. Now, today, okay, tapos na tayo sa review natin. Today, we will make or let's make a perfect 9A's lesson plan. So, did you ever heard ano yung type ng lesson plan or what is the types of the lesson plan? What are the types of lesson plan? May narinig ka na nun? Wala. May narinig na po kayo nun? Wala.
Wala pa?
Wala pa?
Wala pa,
Wala pa, no?
Okay. So, bago
bago
tayo
tayo
gagawa
gagawa ng 9A's
or perfect
9A's lesson plan,
of
of course, we have to tackle first what is a 9A's lesson plan, okay? But before that, let's try to sisilipin natin ano yung types of lesson plan. We have 4 on the screen. Pero sa totoo lang, we have 6 to 7 na types ng lesson plan. We have the 9A's, 5A's, 4E's, and exclusive lesson planning. So, based po sa ang tawag nito, advice sa akin, sabi niya, nak, ang ituro mo lang muna na ay yung 9A's na lesson plan. Paano gumawa ng perfect na 9A's na lesson plan? Huwag mong ituro muna si explicit. Lalong-lalo na si explicit kasi medyo delikado pa yan siya. So now, we will focus first on 9A's lesson plan. Okay po ba tayo doon?
Yes.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay,
Perfect po. So, before we proceed, what is a 9A's lesson plan?
As
As you can see on the screen, naka-indicate yan yung numbering, di ba? So, we have 9.
And
Bakit kaya tinatawag na 9A's ang lesson plan na ito?
Who can
Give an idea.
Mama.
Iba
Iba naman
daw,
ikaw, may grade ka na kasi. Ha?
Kesha?
Yung mga verb po kasi ma'am is lahat start with the letter A.
Okay, very good. So, lahat po na nandito, kaya siya tinawag na 9A's na lesson plan ay naka-letter A po siya. As you can see on the screen, we have the administration or housekeeping, we have the activating, we have the acquiring, we have the applying, we have the adopting for disabilities, we have the advancing learners, we have the assessing, anticipating, and additional time. So lahat ng nandito ay naka-letter or starts with the letter A. Okay, very good. So now we will first discuss natin to para fair. Okay, ayaw ko kayong lang A, kaya lang yan siya ng 9A's na lesson plan kasi A lahat. So ano ba talaga ang meaning ng administration, activating up until additional time? I'm sure meron yan siyang kinalaman or may meaning talaga ito. Not only the meaning, may kinalaman talaga siya sa lesson plan. Alright? So first, who can give an idea what is the administration and housekeeping? Yes, John Edward.
Siguro siya po yung nag-administrate lang. Doon nga po nag-start yung lesson plan. So, siya po yung pinakauna po na po yung bago tayo po makagawa ng lesson plan. So, pang-whole ano po siya, ma'am.
Okay, how about the others? Thank you, Villanova.
Ma'am, Cartesiano po, try.
Go ahead,
Cartesiano.
So ma'am, siguro po sa administration tsaka sa housekeeping, ito po yung kapag during the classroom na po tayo na tinatanong po natin yung mga students, di ba po before po tayo mag-start, so sa housekeeping na lang po muna, di ba ma'am, pinapaayos po natin yung upuan, di ba po sinasabi natin bago tayo mag-start, pakidampot yung mga nakikita yung kalat, ganyan. And then sa administration po is, kapag magtatanong na po, siguro tayo, mga students na kung sino po yung absent, or yun na po yung, chine-check po natin kung sino po yung mga nandoon sa classroom po natin.
Okay, very good.
Very good
si Villanova, very good si Cartesiano. So under the administration and housekeeping is the rules and regulation that you impose before discussing your topic or your lesson. Alright? So ito po, dito po nagsasabi na, okay, class, before we start, kindly arrange your chairs properly, sit down properly, and I don't want or during the discussion, no unnecessary noise. Okay? Walang mag-iingay. And I don't want any trashes that have been seen on the floor. So kailangan may mga ganon kasi the guides or the rules and regulations po all throughout your discussion will be the guide din po. Not only sa mga estudyante but sa'yo din po. Okay? So kumbaga may standard. Alright. So dito kay administration and housekeeping, siya po si classroom. Ano po? Classroom management. Okay. So, of course, as a teacher, kailangan po talaga na mataas yung points natin dito dapat sa classroom management. Kung paano mo kontrolado ang mga estudyante mo. Na kung pwede, mata mo pa lang ang nagalaki, alam na nilang naiinis ka na. At alam nila na maingay sila. Dapat ganun. Kasi ngayon, kahit na-stress na si teacher, yung mga bata, gatakbo-takbo pa rin. Okay? So magkaiba na yung dating classroom management. Dati yung teacher natin, ang sabi pa lang niya, keep quiet. Hat mag-keep quiet. Ngayon, na-stroke na lang si ma'am sa kaka-keep quiet. Bala ka dyan, mama-stroke ka. Sumigaw lang konti si ma'am. Tulpo kagad. Wala na.
Okay? Because of the attitude din po. So, dito malaking points to sa final demo, how you keep your administration or how you manage the classroom and the students. Alright? Any questions? None? I think none. So, under din po ng administrations and housekeeping, dito din po papasok ang mga announcement, mga information na dapat malaman ng mga bata. For instance, for example, good morning everyone. So as you can see, may announcement po si Madam Principal. So lahat po namang mag-knowledge ng mga bata, kunin nyo na po yung mga pagkain ninyo. Parang mga ganun ba? Okay? May mga announcement importante. Pasok dito kay administration and housekeeping. Now, let's move on kay activating. Who can give an idea what is activating?
Tugasan po, ma'am.
Sino po yun? Sorry.
Raldo po, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, Tura. Mamaya tawarin kita, Cristobal, ha, sir?
So yung activating po ma'am, para po sa akin siguro ito na po yun ma'am yung mga sa lesson planning, different activities yung binibigay ng mga teachers, which is nagkakaroon dito yung mga student ng knowledge and talagang yung information na yun na ituro ng teacher is marirestored sa kanilang mga brain and talaga, yun na ma'am, yung kumbaga yung ituturo is talagang matatatak na sa mga student.
Okay, very good. How about the others? Cristobal, go ahead. Meron kang ano?
Sa akin, ma'am, yung activity. Ito po, ma'am, siguro yung nagbibigay si teacher ng motivation po or trial ng estudyante. Yun na po.
Okay, very good. So inactivating po, okay? Inactivating po, dito po papasok si review, motivation, review and motivation. Bakit po? Kagaya din po, ang utak ng tao ay parang motorsiklo or sasakyan. Engine, kumbaga. Di ba bago natin paandarin, kailangan ng anong gagawin sa motor?
Lagyan na gasoline.
Lagyan ng gasolina, papainitin. And that is what we call activating. Hindi naman po agad pagpasok ni teacher, good morning class, morning ma'am, mabuhay. Di ba ganun yung mga bata dati? Good morning ma'am, makasait. Good morning classmates, good morning, mabuhay. Di ba ganun? Tapos pag sabi ng mga bata na gano'n, sabihin mo, okay, we will be having a discussion about noun. Ganun ba yung kaagad? Okay, Myra, what is a noun? What is pronoun? Hindi man ganun yung kaagad, diba? Pasok dito si activating. Kasi baka ma-shock. Baka ma-shock yung mga estudyante na pagpasok mo pa lang, magmabuhay pa dyan yung mga bata, sinabi mo na kagad, okay, Myra, what is noun? Okay, anyone? Cristobal, yes, what is pronoun? Who can give an example of a noun and a pronoun? And who can differentiate? What is the difference between noun and pronoun? Diba? Oh. So of course, it's very, very important that you have to activate their little nerves in their brain. You have to review. You have to motivate them before a proper discussion. Okay? Okay. Okay po ba?
Yes.
So dito din po kay activating papasok ang assignments. Okay? Dito mo i-remind ang mga bata, do we have any assignments? Yes, ma'am. Can you submit it? Or yung mga wala pang assignments kahapon, submit na po ninyo ngayon? I'll just give you hanggang 5 p.m. Okay, may papakita ko sa inyo. Baka kayo yung ganitong estudyante, oh. Ito, wait lang. Tingnan natin. Ano ngayon? Irvin pala, si Irvin. Ito, ganito kayo. Ganito kayo, class, oh. Baka ganito kayo, oh. Yan. Yung hint na yan. Yung paalis na si ma'am. Tapos, ma'am, nakalimutan niyo po yung assignment. Okay. Inano kayo ng mga ng inyong classmate, yung mga walang assignment.
Okay? So, iwasan natin yan. Lalo na ngayon na may Google Classroom na
yan. Lalo na ngayon na may Google Classroom na po. Makikita kung sino ang late na nagpasa. Makikita kung sino ang maagang nagpasa. Okay. Huwag natin itong gawin sa classmates natin to, ha? Mangyayari naman talaga yan. Alright. So, natawad din ako eh. Okay, dito po yung activating. Do you have any questions po kay activating before we proceed to acquiring?
Wala na po. No.
Okay, if none, so sure kayo we will proceed to acquiring. Who can give a simple meaning? What is acquiring?
Fabiola, ma'am, try.
Go ahead,
Bella.
Sa acquiring po, ma'am, dapat po dito i-introduce na po natin kung ano yung objectives po natin. And then po, doon na po mag-start yung discussion.
Okay, very good. So, sino pa po ang may ganong may mga same ideas? Wala na? Gutom na siguro itong mga to.
Okay.
In acquiring naman po, very good po si Fabiola. Dito po i-introduce sa learners ang ating learning target.
So, dito ipapasok or you will cite your objectives for the day. Okay, the learning objectives for the day.
Siyempre, di ba part yun ng lesson plan? Class, repeat after me. Our objectives for today is letter A. We will enumerate the different kinds of... Kunyari lang ha. Now, may different kinds of noun pala. Charot. Sige, hindi ko. We will differentiate what is the difference between noun and pronoun. So, mga ganon. So, kailangan niyo po yung basahin sa harap ng mga bata. Kasi it's not your guide, but their guide as well. Ang objective po ay magiging guide din po nila. So, dito po papasok sa definition. So, kumbaga, this will be the discussion proper.
Okay?
So, in acquiring, dito po, ano po ditong parts ng lesson plan? Sige daw. From objective down to establishing skills number 2. Okay? Dito din po papasok si unlocking yung mga words, difficult words. Okay? Nagigets po? So, simplihan natin. In acquiring, dito po lalabas ang description, definition ng concept ng ating discussion. So, kumbaga, this will be our discussion proper. Dito din po ipapakita ang ating video clips, kung may mga pictures kayo, kung mga may iba pa kayong mga materials for the discussion discussion, dito din po. Okay. So, sa acquiring din po, dito din po ang conversation. Kagaya ng ginagawa natin ngayon. So, I will discuss something and then I will ask a simple question and then kayo sasagot. So, papasok po dito si acquiring. Nagigets po.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Salamat naman po at na-gets. So, we still have 1 minute or 1 minute na lang pala. Sorry. So, do you have any questions sa tatlo na ito before we proceed?
Wala na?
Wala na?
Wala na po.
Okay,
Class?
It's already 10:30.
I really do believe na meron kayong next class. If you do not have any questions, as of the moment, I will let you go. So, kindly say yes po sa ating makeup class. Kasi sa makeup class, hindi po tayo mag-discuss ng lesson plan. We will discuss the naturalism, perennialism, and other ism. Other ism. And of course, dalawa ang topic po na itatakal natin sa makeup class. Kaya please say yes sa ating discussion. And do not worry, i-video ko din po yun. Recorded pa rin po yung ating makeup class. Kasi kung nyari, hindi kayo maka-attend talaga kasi pangit po yung connection, pwede nyo pa rin yung pong mapanood. Okay po ba tayo doon?
Yes. Yes po, ma'am.
Perfect. Alright, so perfect. Now guys, it's hard to let you go but kailangan, alright? We will continue our discussion on Saturday. I think tatapos natin yun. And gagawa ko ng lesson plan na makikita ninyo. Parang on the spot akong gagawa ng lesson plan para maisa-isa natin, step by step. So of course, hindi lang naman yan step by step na discussion ng si Mama Kasay. Gagawa ako para makikita ninyo. Okay?
Yes,
Yes, po tayo.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
po, ma'am.
Now, okay.
So if
ayos tayo doon, we will continue next Saturday.
Do you
have any questions in mind? Kindly ayusin nyo lang muna, formulate it, and i-discuss natin yung mga questions niyo next meeting.
Okay. So I hope you learned something
from my discussion. Kahit 30 minutes lang yung discussion natin kasi halos isang buong oras tayo may activity, di ba? So I hope you learned something from it.
I hope you stay well and stay safe
at SH3A.
Have a great day
ahead.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Ma'am.